You get one shot every single year to do this. This isn't making something on your schedule. You make it on the schedule of the farm. Because you do get one shot at it, you always want to strive to do the best that you can do, and every year you try to make improvements on that. We bring the fruit in out of the field, and I'm just a glorified forklift driver at that point. We run it through the crusher to stemmer. We make it into must, just this grape soup. We dump it into the tanks behind us. Some of these can hold 5 tons, some of them hold 7 tons. So it is a day's work to fill one of those things. We start fermentation, and then we take care of it every day. We are looking at temperature every day. We're looking at its density every day, and that density reading will tell you how much sugar is still in there. You know your starting point and where your desired end point is. You get to kind of draw a map to say, how are we going to get there? There's no recipe to follow, and I think sometimes people think that there is a recipe, like if you order a home winemaking kit online, it will come with directions. For us, it's much more of knowing the science behind, yeast eating sugar and producing alcohol and carbon dioxide, and not only that, but at what ratio of the sugar is converted to alcohol. If your wine is going a little bit off track today, if you don't taste it and you don't recognize the issues that might be coming up, tomorrow it'll be a little bit more off course, and it'll continue to go in a direction you don't want it to go in. So it is important to take those sensory evaluations as frequently as possible. And it is the job of a winemaker to not improve on the grapes or to improve the wine. It is to not let it diminish in quality. Something I learned the very first year here in this winery, it was 2010. It was a once a decade harvest. We had wildly good fruit coming in the door, and I didn't know what pH was. But we took care of the grapes and we made some wine, and that year our Cabernet was named in the top 12 in the Governor's Cup competition in the state of Virginia. And I wasn't a good winemaker by any means, just made sure that the wine stayed as good as the grapes were. And that's how really great wine is made.